Good morning, sir and madam. My name is Usha. I am a fresh graduate in Diploma in Chemical Technology in Oil and Fat at Polytechnic Tun Sheikh Nazir, Pago, Johor. Before graduating, I have gained experience during my internship as a lab assistant at Emery Oleochemicals. At Emery Oleochemicals, I have experience working with a small and protective team, and I also assisted my laboratory manager particularly when testing the quality control analysis of the oleochemical products. Moreover, I also responsible for cleaning and calibrating the lab equipment and also ordering the supplies when required. I have quickly became a valid member of the team and received the compliments for my attention to detail and work ethics. I also assisted in development and also production of basics oleochemicals products by giving some suggestions to improve the process in more to the environmental friendly processes to give a high quality product of oleochemicals by using less amount of chemicals usage in the process. Firstly, working in a company under KLK Oleochemicals is my dream. Palm Oleo manufactures basic oleochemicals such as palmyra fatty acids and palmyra glycerin and palmosalt soap noodles from palm oil. Hence, due to its related to my course, I have a basic knowledge on mechanisms and process how do the synthesis of fatty acids are derived from the palm oil. Furthermore, I applied for the lab technician position because I have learned and experimented the physiochemical properties and also the quality control analysis of basic oleochemicals during my internship. Throughout my work experience in laboratory, I am able to prepare the samples for the study, and also I can carry out the analysis according to the standard test method to analyze the quality control of the production of oleochemicals. I can also report to the superior when I found any abnormality in the quality of basic oleochemical products. Proper handling techniques of equipments and instrumentations is really important for a lab technicians. So I improved myself in handling the equipment such as oxalate extractions and titrations and chemical instrumentation such as UV spectroscopy and IR spectroscopy. Moreover, and I also eligible to provide instruction on proper chemical testing and processing procedure including mixing time and also operating temperatures. Next, the course that I took during my diploma is Chemical Technology in Oil and Fat. In this course, most of the subjects are related to the oleochemicals. We have learned how do the synthesis of fatty acids are derived and processed from the various plants and sources such as palm oil, sunflower oil and safflower oil, and also animal fats such as tallow and lard. For example, the soaps are produced through the neutralization process of fatty acid and also glycerin of oil and fat. There are important criteria that we should know before we conducting the process. So we also have learned about is such as what type of catalyst we are going to use, in which temperature we are going to operate the process, what type of functional group of chemicals we are going to use, how much dosage of chemicals that we are going to apply in that process to form and to produce the high quality of oleochemical products at the last of the process. In oil and fat processing subject, we have learned how do the oils and fats are extracted from their sources. For example, oxalate extraction is used to extract the oil from the seeds, and mechanical screw press is to extract the oils in large amount. This mechanical screw press is used in palm oil industry to extract the oil such as crude palm oil and also crude palm kernel oil. In classical method of oil and fat subject, we have learned how we should conduct and how we are going to study the chemistry and chemical and physical properties of oil and fat. So in this subject, we have conducted a lot of experiments to study the physiochemical properties of oleochemicals. For example, we have conducted the iodine value test of a oil and fat. Iodine value test is important because it will indicate how much of unsaturated fatty acids are found in the oil and fat, because it will affect the melting point of the oleochemicals products. Next, in chemical instrumentation subjects, we have learned the applications of UV spectroscopy and IR spectroscopy in the oil and fat industry. These both instrumentations help us to study the compositions of the oil and fat. These compositions are important because those compositions that we have learned contribute to the quality of the final product of oleochemicals. For example, if the soap noodles have high amount of glycerin, it means that it can produce a lot of bubbles in the soap and detergents that we are using in the house. Finally, in quality assurance in oil and fat industry subject, we have learned about what are the requirements that stated by the Malaysian standard and also halal requirements. Both these are used as a reference because we can control the usage of chemicals, and also we can control the physiochemical properties of oleochemical products that we produced. The best human characteristic that I admire is hardworking. Hard work pays in the form of success. If an individual work hard and also put some initiative, the one is first noticed and also considered as the new opportunities. Moreover, hard work is also a confident builder. This is because it makes a person to believe themselves and also achieving some goals in their life. In addition, hard work is also a motivating. This is because increasing in motivation and inspiration, it helps us to feel a new sense of energy and focus on the new projects and also new goals. My role model in my life is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He is an inspiration to all the youngsters in the world. He always says that we should never give up. Whenever I put a goal and objective in my life, I will try my best to achieve it. And even though if I have any problems in my life, I will try to find a solution to overcome and to solve the problem, even though I have tried it for more than 10 times. Moreover, he also says that dream and achieve big. Studying hard and achieving my ambition is always my first priority in my life. I will prefer teamwork. This is because every individual have their own abilities and skills in handling the laboratory equipment. If I'm good in UV spectroscopy, my teammate will be good in handling the FTIR, and another person will good in source extraction or titration. By separating our duties among our team members will help us to give you the results as soon as possible by giving the proper evidence that what you have done in the laboratory to handle the quality control analysis of the oleochemical products. Moreover, by teamwork, it also good because team resilience is able to us to deal major obstacles that we have found in the laboratory works. So whenever we work as a teamwork, we can help each other to solve a problem or to finish and to achieve our goal, what you have given to us to complete our duties. Next, every individual have experience and have a simple method how to handle the laboratory equipments, so we can learn from them in a proper way to handle the laboratory equipments and should follow the and should follow the laboratory rules. I will describe myself as a follower. This is because having an advisor who is elder than us is benefit for us. They have experienced a lot of things in their life and also in working field. By following the instruction that given by us in our life, we can go in a correct pathway and also grab all the opportunities which is related to our skills that offer to us. Moreover, I also can say that I have been as an assistant head prefect during my secondary school because I have followed the instructions that given by senior prefects how to coordinate the prefects who is under me. So because of the follower, I became as a leader. So I always describe myself as a follower. I can offer several suggestions to improve the process which we are using to produce the oleochemical products. We are using a nickel to catalyze and to increase the rate of reaction of the process to produce the oleochemical products. Normally nickel is sources from a chemical compound. Why not we use alternative from natural sources to replace the nickel? For example, we can use dry tea leaves and extract the compound to use as a catalyst and to improve the rate of reaction in the process. And finally, by doing this, we can also produce a good quality of oleochemical products, and also we can produce eco-friendly oleochemical products. I can work far away from my parents' home because my parents also say that whenever we go outside from our house, we are able to explore new things every day. By going to a new place for work, we are able to experience and also explore new things individually. Whenever we have a problem when we are far away from home, we are matured enough to solve and to find a solution to overcome the problem without expecting our parents' guidance, and we are matured enough to handle ourselves whenever we are far away from our parents' home. I hope that my experience and skills in the laboratory field will fulfill your requirements to get me a job as a lab technician in your company. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.